Welcome to the Cell Soul Source podcast. I'm Jackie, a chiropractor, yogi, and Akashic reader, and I'm here to activate healing in light workers of all kinds so they can serve from an empowered place and fulfill their purpose with ease, awe, and wonder. If you're a healer with a big heart and a big mission, but for some reason right now you are struggling to get your work out into the world, then you're in the right place. In this episode, I'm going to share with you exactly how to uncover those reasons so that you can get your medicine out into the world. Because if everybody knew what you knew, it would literally change the world. When healers thrive, the world heals faster. And you getting well and wealthy is literally a revolution. So let me start by asking you this question. If you had millions in the bank, I'm talking about an amount of money that meant that you don't have to work, generations of your family don't have to work, would you still be doing what you're doing? So if the answer is no, that is a different podcast. But if, with a few tweaks, the answer is still yes, then please stay tuned. Because you would still be doing this work because it is your purpose. It is your mission. It is your chosen path in this lifetime. You are supposed to share your work. That wisdom, that medicine, that experience that is uniquely yours. There is no other human being on this planet that is uniquely coded to share what you are able to share. And you also care so deeply about the world right now and the transition that we're going through, and you know that you're here to help somehow. So if you are starting to realize the bigness of what you can do and that you have something unique to share, but getting it out there seems tricky, seems a little bit hard. Maybe your diary is really full at the moment. So how on earth are you supposed to help more people? Maybe you're already exhausted doing what you're doing, so the thought of doing it more just does not excite you right now. And maybe you're trying to do some marketing and you're trying to get your diary fuller, but that's not happening. And maybe you're not even quite sure what your role is. You know it's something, but you don't quite know what it is. The key to finding all of those answers, in fact, I would say any question, but all of those answers is your energy bodies. Your energy bodies are literally a truth wand. They're a truth barometer. And as we know, your brain can tell you all sorts of nonsense. Your brain is programmed and conditioned with the purpose to keep you alive. So it's got a very different goal from your energy bodies. It doesn't care about your growth, your expansion, your mission, your purpose. It doesn't care about any of that. It just wants to keep you alive. But your energy bodies, they are all about your growth, your expansion, your mission, your purpose. So the game you signed up for in this lifetime goes roughly like this. Your consciousness split. So your soul stayed invisible. So your soul is energy. But you incarnated as a human and became matter. So you as the human, however, do not have the roadmap. You do not have the destination. You do not have the entire picture. But your soul does. It knows the exact destination, your entire purpose. It knows all the people that you're going to have to meet, all the experiences you're going to have, all the lessons that you're going to have to learn, all the challenges and obstacles you're going to have to overcome in order to complete your mission in this lifetime. And the only way that your soul, your higher self, can speak to you is, one, through your energy bodies, and two, through your external environment. So this is where your business and money become your biggest mirrors. They become the biggest mirrors you can ever use to truly be free. So when I think of being free, I think of being physically and energetically and emotionally and spiritually and financially free. So the way your body feels, the way you run your business, the way you relate to money, tell me exactly where you're blocked. And it also tells me your unique path to freedom. So in my content, I talk a lot about having fun. I talk a lot about feeling incredible. I talk a lot about, making money. But the goal behind all of that is freedom. But freedom doesn't sound sexy on Instagram. So we stick to the well and wealthy or the having the time of your life because that sounds sexier. But don't forget, the goal isn't necessarily the wealth. The goal is freedom. The true goal is freedom. So every single thing that your body does is information. Every move that it makes, every thought that you have, every word that you use, every breath that you take, every emotion that you have, all of it is information. So instead of looking externally at the person, place, or situation that you're in, now you start looking internally and start asking yourself, what is this showing me? This is literally the most empowering thing I can ever teach you. Because knowing this allows you to stop taking things personally, and it takes you instantly out of any kind of victim energy that you might be lurking in. So let's say your client tries to graciously give you a tip. They have enjoyed your services so much that they want to show their gratitude by giving you a tip. And you notice that you deflect it and you try and give it back to them. Information. Somebody picks up a penny on the street and tries to give it to you. And you just think, oh, they're just superstitious, and you disregard it. Information. An email comes through and it's unexpected. It's a Sunday night. It comes from work and you notice your body flinch. Information. Maybe a staff member or a colleague, somebody asks you to cover or they want time off and you just, oh God, you get so annoyed. Information. Maybe your hand starts hurting and everyone says, oh, it's random or it's out of nowhere. It's not, it's information. It is precise information. Nothing is random. It is so precise. And when you know how to use your energy bodies, you can start decoding all of this. You can find out exactly where you're blocked and exactly what you're supposed to create. When you start using your external environment, you will uncover all of the subconscious blocks that are currently holding you back from getting out there and healing more people and sharing your magic. They're the blocks that are currently keeping you exhausted and stressed and burned out and chronically doubting yourself. And in my experience, there are 4 common blocks that healers struggle with. And inside embodiment, we are rewriting the first of these blocks. So if your energy bodies are signaling to you any kind of low back issues, sciatica, anything in the knees, the feet, the ankles, you could be constipated, maybe diarrhea, any issues in your teeth, any issues around kind of a low mood, lethargy, lack of motivation, maybe though even anxiety, overthinking. If you are easily triggered by small things, all of that is information from your energy bodies saying that you are ready to rewrite this subconscious block. So this is the block that's making work feel harder than it needs to be. This is the block that is leading to exhaustion and stress all the time. But you have inadvertently been overriding this information, but actually your energy bodies have been trying to get your attention through the discomfort, through the tension, through the, plateaus in your income or trying really hard. So instead of rolling up your sleeves like I used to do and just going, well, I must try harder then, see this as information and a sign that you're ready to rewrite this block. So this is exactly what we're doing inside embodiment. Click the link in the show notes and I will see you inside. And as always, I look forward to connecting with you on the next podcast. I am rooting for you. We rise together. If you feel called, please rate and review. I would really appreciate that.